Oh, by the way, we're live. Did you know that Vega looks like the biggest asshole on the planet? Doesn't even tell us. Let's put it in the chat that we're live. What an asshole. Couldn't tell us. In person. The fucking asshole. Thanks, Vega. Cunt. Anyway, today's episode of the Wrestle Arc Podcast is brought to you guys by our friends at Fanatics.com, which is home to the WWE shop. Folks, it's time to acknowledge the Tribal Chief and also watch me as Liv Morgan and Roman Reigns won the Royal Rumble matches and are heading to WrestleMania. Get geared up with their Royal Rumble winning merch from Fanatics.com. Also, a big thank you to AJ Styles with his merch that is currently on the WWE shop with Forever and Thank You merch. Also, the original El Grande Americano is back. Make sure you check out his merch. And then, of course, also the LA Knight Unchosen merch. Yeah, there's a reason you're fucking unchosen, pal. Jesus Christ. I don't even know why I gotta promote this, but whatever. Okay. It's the 25th anniversary of a legendary match between Stephanie McMahon and Trish Stratus at No Way Out in February of 2001 for some fucking reason. WWE has an exclusive shirt that you guys can get right now at Fanatics.com. Check it out. And folks, also the Super Bowl is this weekend. WWE has exclusive titles for your two favorite teams, whether it's the Seahawks or the Patriots. Get your titles now. And trust me, it's the biggest load of garbage. I hope both fucking teams lose, and I hope nobody buys their fucking merch and it's trash. Anyway, check it all out now at Fanatics.com, home to the WWE shop, and of course, the official sponsor of the Wrestle Arc Podcast. Hi, cunt. We're live.
What you call me?
Cunt.
That's very mean. But it's fine. Hi. Liam is right there. He's actually right there for me. And Noble's there, or there.
Is he?
I don't know. He's somewhere. Vado is also here, as you just heard. And Vega's here, but, you know, the guy that doesn't tell us we're live. Oh, hello. I thought you weren't going to be here.
Oh my god, he showed up on a podcast that didn't involve a prediction? Oh.
He just thought he was waiting for the next couple of... I'm driving home. However, I do need to stop at Tesco to see if they do have the flapjack.
Okay. Anyway.
Okay, then.
Okay.
So, last weekend, it was the Royal Rumble.
It was.
It was indeed.
And we had two Royal Rumble matches because, you know, kind of have to have Royal Rumble matches in a Royal Rumble pay-per-view.
I'd be concerned if we did.
Hey, Vega, I don't know if you're listening, but we can see your Discord.
Yeah, we can see everything.
Fuck's sake, Vega.
But yeah, so we'll go over the Royal Rumble. We need to talk about the fallout from the Royal Rumble, which will probably, you know, which is going to give us one of the biggest matches WrestleMania. And we also need to talk about how dumb people are thinking Drew McIntyre is going to main event night 2 over what actually is going to main event night 2. We need to talk about AJ Styles.
We got predictions on him. Yep.
We're going to do predictions of how many podcasts I'm going to miss whilst I'm going to go back to work.
How many podcasts I attend was not predictions.
And, yeah, there was a new champion on NXT.
Yeah,
we're not.
Talk about that as well. Even though radio doesn't want to talk about it.
I know. I'll pull a Raul. I'll bail as soon as I'm done Fucking talking about the other shit.
And we're gonna talk about how Tony Khan had his world champion get squashed in under 2 minutes on Dynamite.
Yeah, that is something I really don't get at all here.
That was a very strange decision.
Oh, don't worry. People are defending it. It's fine when AEW does it. It's fine when AEW does it, guys. You need to remember that.
Oh, but if WWE did it, it's a fucking world-ending goddamn.
It's fine when AEW. Fine. You need to remember that. WWE does it. Triple H is like everyone's going after him. But we'll get to that. Let's talk about the Royal Rumble first. It was at Saudi Arabia, and WWE messed up badly because it looked so empty there with all the cappy lights they had.
Yeah.
Literally, like one of the first comments I made was like, "Why is it so empty?"
Yeah. When they zoomed in, you could see it was packed, but the lights they had just made it look empty. Made it look bad.
I do have some notes from the Rumble that we could talk about. Starting with the women's match and how it started off with Charlotte and Bliss.
Yeah. I mean, once Charlotte came out, we all knew Bliss was going to be there, right?
Yep.
And to no one's surprise, Flair eliminated Bliss.
Yeah, I'm not surprised by that. Everything has to be about Charlotte.
I think it was by accident.
How dare you?
Do you think they're going to have a Mania match?
Yes.
Probably, right?
No.
Night 1.
They most likely will. They're not going to stay together after that.
No. Let's see. The other big thing was Lash Legend was on a roll in this match.
Had a very good performance.
And so was Sol Ruka.
Yeah, she had a good performance too. Rahul was so close.
She was in the final.
Yeah. Yeah. They had good showings.
See what else here. We had a return
out of Brie Bella.
Yep, Brie Bella returned at number 29.
Brie mode.
Yep.
She got a big pop, to be fair.
Yep, and it's not a one-time thing here because we saw her on Raw with Nikki.
Yeah. Well, it's obvious it's not a one-time thing because they're probably going to go after the tag titles at Mania.
And then the other last little bit I got here was multiple NXT talents were highlighted in the Women's Rumble.
They were indeed.
Including JC Jane. Let's see. Who else here? Sol Ruka.
Low of Ice.
Kalani Jordan, yep.
Those were the only 4 NXT people. And guess what, people?
What?
Sol Ruka was the Iron Woman.
We know. We already talked about her. We just talked about her.
I wasn't listening. I was getting flapjack. Speaking of which,
anyway.
Shut the fuck up, radio. I'm joking. Apologize.
Anyway.
Whoa.
I'm sorry. One other last thing. Natalia came out and eliminated Becky Lynch.
Yeah, it was interesting. There was no AJ Lee. No AJ Lee in this match.
That's a shock of elimination, though.
No Bianca Belair return, as everyone expected. Tiffany came back.
Bianca Belair apparently still isn't cleared.
Yeah, it's weird. That finger injury must have been a lot worse than it looked then.
She must have absolutely.
There must have been something else. There's no way that just a finger injury could really keep you out that long, can it?
Yeah, CMW, who is in his car?
Yeah, CMW he is, yeah. But yeah, Tiffany was number 30. Tiffany got quite a big pop too, to be fair.
She did, and she was runner-up as well.
The song CMW said earlier, which was Kiana James, had a good little cameo, which I do agree with. I thought that's like the best she's ever looked on main roster programming.
Hear me out. I think she looked better than Julia in the whole Rumble.
Same.
Also, another little thing from the Rumble. Didn't Kairi Sane eliminate Asuka?
Yes,
she did.
She did.
Yes.
Did you see the video of the Eliminator Superstars making their way backstage?
Yeah.
According to Bubba Maguire, aka PWG, aka Pro Wrestling Guy. By the way, people were mad. Tiffy came out at 30.
I didn't see
Says who?
I'm
not. Says who?
I didn't see anyone.
We weren't.
Tiffany was going to return in the Rumble. It was just what number was she going to come out at?
And I'm not going to lie, if you don't have AJ Lee and you don't have Bianca Belair, then, might as well put Tiff there.
Yeah.
I don't get why people have to be mad about that.
Let's see. Another other spot was Rhea Ripley took a fucking big time fucking bump on the apron.
Yeah.
For Raquel.
Yeah, that's a Hana bomb.
Raquel as well.
That's a Hana bomb was nasty.
Yeah, speak of Raquel, she got eliminated by Liv.
Thanks, but I literally just said that.
Did, yeah. I hate you.
And if you guys heard the sponsor read, obviously Liv Morgan won the Rumble. Yeah.
She did. I mean, we all kind of knew she was going to win it. If it wasn't going to be Bianca.
Not me. I didn't predict Liv.
No, but you and Bold, and you got it wrong.
It did. But my wild card was Sol Ruger, who came third. I'm just saying.
She came third.
Close enough.
And my reasoning was correct, because I was like, fuck it, why not?
Because they wanted Paige. See, here's the thing. People built up too much expectation for Paige, and they never said we were getting Paige. You know?
Yeah, there was no like news around that, like Paige was going to show up or anything.
I had been teasing it for about six weeks, right? That Paige was coming out, and then I told everyone on the Humble Day, Paige ain't there.
Right.
It was the same with Chris Jericho as well. We'll go on to that in a bit.
Chris Jericho, yeah.
Well, next match we got to talk about is probably going to be the hardest for a lot of people here. It was Gunther versus AJ with the Phenomenal One's career on the line.
Fuck's sake.
And yeah,
AJ didn't submit. He passed out.
AJ passed out. The ref only did the one hand instead of the three.
Did it once.
It's the same ref that took so many bumps from Roman Reigns and John Cena. So, yeah.
I just want to say this. I need to know, when did WWE change that? Because it used to be you had to raise the hand up 3 times, not just once.
They do it 3 times sometimes. They do it once sometimes. AEW does it. They all do it. When they does it.
They do it 3 times when the person that's in the submission hold is going to win.
Or they're going to get out of it. They did it 3 times. They did it 3 times. They did it 3 times with Cena because he got out of it like a few times.
When they want to create excitement.
Did he hear like CMW said? Yes, he did.
I also just want to point out this match did happen at midnight in Saudi. So
it did happen in Saudi, yeah. Now, there's been a lot of speculation about AJ Styles, right? You know, he took the gloves off, put them back on, didn't leave them in the ring. People are like, oh, he's going to AEW. We're going to get him this Will Ospreay in Wembley. No, you're not.
No.
I know Liam wants it, but you're not getting it, Liam. I'm sorry. You're not.
All those AEW fanboys, shut up.
WWE HQ. And here's the thing, right? Why would WWE put AJ on a podcast with Stephanie McMahon if he was going to go to AEW?
Very, very true.
You know, I think AJ either has or will sign a Legends deal with WWE. So then he can stay with them. He can be a producer. He can be an agent. He can be a coach, whatever. But then he can also, he can also go home and stuff like that. But no, he shouldn't go to TNA because we said this. If he wrestles again, that match with Gunther becomes irrelevant because of the stipulation that was on it.
Yes.
Yeah, so the stipulation is that he was done. Like, there wasn't like, oh, he's only done in WWE. It was
on the line.
Yeah, his career was on the line. So if he goes to TNA, it's pretty much the biggest middle finger.
And if he goes to AEW, it's even worse.
Yeah, that
it would, yeah.
He did say on the podcast though that the only reason he'd come out of retirement is to like tag with his son if his son became a wrestler or something like that. Now that I could deal with. One-off tagging with his son, fair enough, you know.
But if he was to come back for anything else,
he goes to another company and starts wrestling this year, that match is irrelevant with Gunther. That match should just be written off the history books and completely wiped away, and no one should ever talk about it again because it would become pointless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's retired, and if you watch his podcast, you can see the way he was talking. You can see he's done. His wife sent a nice message saying, "Come home." His daughter was
Xavier Woods, I guess, came up to him and
that was backstage. They had videos from some of the wrestlers giving him like thank you messages, goodbye messages, and all that stuff. You know.
Yeah.
That there was a line that his daughter said, and it really got to some people. It got to me anyway.
Yeah.
Where was he? I don't know.
Oh, Raul left.
Oh, he doesn't like us anyway. So.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of a difficult situation when it comes to this because, like I said, as much as we would like to see AJ and have one more little run in TNA, I mean he's done.
Yeah,
I mean,
wrestling guy.
Yeah,
we want a TNA run. Yes, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if he goes there, it makes this match against Gunther irrelevant. It doesn't matter what we want. It's about keeping it real. What's the point in putting your career on the line if you're just going to break it and go to another company and wrestle? It's stupid. His 11-year-old daughter, he said that she said this, right? Everybody thinks I'm lucky because I have AJ Styles as my dad. But they are the lucky ones because their dads get to come home. That, like, you know, that gets you.
Yeah.
He took it up a bit when he said that. It's time for him to go home. It's time for him to, you know, spend time with his family. Let him go, guys. Let him go. We don't want to, but we have to.
Well, speaking of guys that are going home, the next match was for the undisputed WWE Championship, Drew McIntyre versus Sami Zayn.
I did watch Sami Zayn was from Saudi Arabia.
Well, no, he's going home and losing because he lost again.
But he's not from Saudi Arabia. He's from Montreal, Quebec, Canada.
Yeah, he's going back to Canada losing again. I'm not gonna lie.
Better than I thought.
I like the match.
Yeah.
Definitely the better one that they've had. But I mean, a lot of
it was
people
obvious Drew was
like,
winning.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then people were like, "Oh, Sammy's gonna win the Rumble." No.
No, next year probably.
Maybe.
I mean, Mania's in Saudi. It would make sense.
But so the event would be back in the United States next year.
No, I'm talking about Mania. So he'd win the Rumble because Mania's in Saudi.
Yeah, the Rumble's going to be back in the United States next year, apparently.
Yeah, I know. It better be. Actually, no, you should come over here, actually, because we deserve it more than they do.
Facts. And it wouldn't be finished at 2 o'clock in the morning.
And, the crowd would actually make a noise.
Yeah. Anyway, that was that match.
We're just here, shitting all over US crowds.
I guess it's now time to talk about the Men's Rumble, which started off with the biggest what the fuck. The first 2 entries were Obafemi and Braun Breaker.
Who's the masked man?
Braun Breaker got attacked before he even got in the ring by a masked man. And he got into the Rumble match and got eliminated by Obafemi in about 10 seconds.
It was less than that, actually.
Oh, it says here the official time is 10 seconds.
It seemed less. But, yeah, the masked man curb stomped him.
We all have our guesses here as to who.
Oh, no, it's been confirmed who it was. It's just a placeholder for now. It was Grayson Waller. He was the one under the mask, but he won't be the one revealed under the mask.
Seth Rollins.
I mean, it probably will be Seth Rollins, yes, but it was Grayson under the mask. As a placeholder.
That also explains his absence from the NXT live events that he was supposed to be on.
Yeah, he got pulled.
And then pretty much Oba went on a little bit of a run here, eliminating Solo Sikoa, Rey Mysterio, Rusev, and Matt Cardona.
Bye.
There was a lot of issues with this Rumble.
I guess people were complaining about the Rusev only being in there for 32 seconds.
That was one, but the main complaint was Brock Lesnar's elimination. And I know Liam hated that.
Well, yeah, because he goes on the Pat McAfee show, makes a whole big deal about being in it, right? FaceTimes Pat McAfee and his friends just to say, "Oh, by the way, boys, I'm going to Saudi. I'm going to be in the Rumble." And then Jey Uso, the fucking bum, the catchphrase and entrance merger, makes his entrance, right? And Brock Lesnar gets thrown out in the middle of it.
Yeah.
What was the point of him even being in the match? Let me tell you.
He got by Cody and LA Knight.
Sorry, dog, I'll stop yelling. The dog's cuddled up to me and she was getting slightly scared by me. But yeah, I'm sorry. Go back to sleep.
Cody and LA Knight, and I'm like, why did they not set up Brock Lesnar's? Well, I mean, they probably did because he eliminated Obafemi, right? So
yeah, he did.
Yes,
but I'm like, Cody and Knight eliminated him during Jay's entrance. That was stupid.
It was. I'm sorry. It was so ding darn stupid. Like, what's the point of having Jay here with this stupid yeet thing here during this fucking thing here? Like, honestly, it's getting points enough.
Jay got revenge because Lesnar interrupted him when he was doing his fucking
war game
bullshit. Yeah, it's revenge.
Jay's face when he was on top of that cage. Oh my god, he wanted to run away, but he couldn't because he was on top of a cage. Did we get any returns in this match? Well, we got a debut of Royce Keys.
No, we did.
Yeah, but
the original El Grande Americano is back, baby.
Gracias.
Yeah.
Get this fucking fake ass imposter bitch out of my fucking goddamn company right now. I want him gone.
Your company?
Yeah, it's my company now. Triple H can fuck off.
So that's why the Royal Rumble was shit, because you booked it.
Hey, I gave you Mr. Iguana.
I didn't want Mr. Iguana. Why didn't you give me Chris Jericho?
I gave you something better. I gave you Powerhouse Hobbs or AKA Royce Keys.
Well, there should have been Joe Hendry in this match.
Say his name and
how about you suck his dick even more?
Royce Keys did debut. But yeah, Royce Keys.
Balls in your mouth or what?
Oh, stop. Royce Keys debuted. LA Knight returned. I mean, like Parker was in it. Lana was in it. There was no one from TNA in it, which is quite surprising.
Yeah.
Yeah, I literally thought it would have been a TNA star to be in this match, but yeah, but
there's hardly any NXT guys in it either. Yeah, like proper NXT guys. I mean,
there wasn't any.
There
wasn't any.
No,
there wasn't any. They're the guys count.
I'm looking and I don't see any.
There was only 2 Triple H.
Does Mr. Iguana count as? No, he's in Triple A.
No, he's in Triple A. That's what I just said.
Yeah, he's Triple A.
Triple A.
So yeah, Royce Keys was probably like the biggest. Well, he was the debut, right? Royce Keys. Yeah. Then you had Mr. Iguana. You had Parker.
I felt bad for Parker. He got
very heavy luchador rumble.
Yeah, Rey Mysterio, Penta,
Ray Phoenix,
Iguana, Parker, Dragon Lee.
Like talk about Roman Reigns. Pro wrestling guys talk about Roman Reigns winning the Rumble. We will.
How about you give us a minute? It's building up to it, asshole.
Give us a minute.
This guy doesn't understand wrestling, let alone podcasting. I don't know why we're
Well, anyway, we were surprised at the spots that some people came out at. Cody came out at number 11, which we were like, oh,
Cody was very early. Cody was very early.
Yeah, I was like,
But then I also think him coming out there told you he wasn't winning.
And by the way, the way he got eliminated was perfect.
Who did eliminate him?
Drew McIntyre, technically.
Drew McIntyre came out with a fucking claymore.
Well, he got dumped out to the apron. He skinned the cat, and as he was going to go back over, because he was facing frontways down, I think. And then,
like this,
and as he went to skin the cat back in the ring, he got kicked in the head by Drew McIntyre and fell to the floor. So
now, that's probably going to be your Mania match. There you go.
Then Roman pretty much entered the match, and Jay was like, "Oh, we're gonna do the thing," and Roman's like, "Yeah, fuck you, no."
Well, actually, Jay speared Roman first.
Yeah, which is.
And then Roman was like, "I ain't taking that."
Well, the funny thing was originally it was like, "Oh, look, guys, I'm gonna make sure we both run it back here right now." He's like, "Oh, you want to do that? You want to do that? Yeah, let's do it." And then he just fucking socked him in the mouth.
Like, yeah.
Just socked him in the mouth.
That was fun.
He was like,
"Shut up, we ain't doing it. You're the Tribal Chief time. We ain't doing your stupid shit now."
And then number 30, the walls didn't break down.
No. Instead, it was the ring general, the guy that retired.
The career killer.
That was on the graphic when he came out. Was retired AJ Styles. Then later
Yeah, and people were like, "Why was Gunther number 30?" I'm like, "Because he said he was in the Rumble."
Literally,
and
that's why
he had a match. He had a match, and literally the same night. He was selling the fact that he was still in pain from getting his leg attacked and going to the calf crusher multiple times. So, and then Randy Orton threw him out anyway. So,
no, he didn't. Roman did.
No, Roman did.
Yeah, sorry. I forgot Gunther
Final
threw
two.
Randy up.
Gunther threw Randy over.
Yeah, my bad. I can't remember. It was last Saturday. Kill me.
Roman was Roman and
anyway.
Roman and Gunther was final two. Roman eliminated Gunther, and the Tribal Chief won the Royal Rumble. And Triple H said he wasn't going to show up for weeks to tell us who he was going to pick, and then he showed up on Monday.
Yeah, which led to
there's something going on backstage between Roman and Triple H. They're like something's going on over there. Roman called out creative, and I've heard that like there's a lot of like politics and stuff happening backstage, and Roman and Triple H are not on like the best of terms. But then
really?
again,
Politics backstage, you don't say.
Roman probably has more power than Triple H does because the Rock's on the board. I mean, if you think about it, Roman probably has more power than Triple H because the Rock's on the board.
Probably.
Yeah. But yeah, Roman won the Rumble. Good. Should have been him.
I want to jump right to Monday because I want to talk about that promo that those two had.
Oh,
well,
that
let's
damn
talk
promo,
about
yes.
the rest of Monday first.
I want to talk about
because we had a massive return on Monday.
The only thing I heard other than that was Adam Pearce telling Braun he should have been fired off that piss poor performance in the Rumble.
Oh. Dominic Mysterio is back.
Oh, thank God.
Yep.
About time.
You know?
He was back just to introduce Liv Morgan winning the Rumble.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. We'll
go over Raw.
Yeah,
we'll go over Raw in a little bit. Let's talk about the Punk Roman stuff first.
Well, that's a part of Raw. We can talk about it if you want to.
Yeah, but that's the main thing, so we'll talk about that first.
All right. Those two. Punk first comes out and then dresses Balor. I'm like, dude, you're pissing him off already. No?
Roman wasn't off here.
And then Roman, of course, giving us more meme stuff with like, what motherfucker? What?
It is worth noting, though, before Punk even said anything about Balor on the microphone, he looked at Punk's shoes and went, I like your shoes. Like, you can see him mouthing, I like your shoes. Really nice.
I'm going to take them.
Keep them away from Bronson Kate.
Yeah. Can't be having tribal thieves stealing more shoes.
Yeah.
These two went into a verbal battle. And there was a lot of truth in everything they said.
Both guys had valid points, in my opinion, for sure. I mean, you know.
And CM Punk was proud of Roman Reigns because he was able to hang with him, you know.
You can see that on his face. He was just like, yeah, you're cooking, bro. We're both cooking right now.
I beat Drew 3 years straight. You and how many of your cousins?
Yeah. Exactly.
But the one line...
I did kind of find it kind of funny, though. 2 seconds. I found it kind of funny, though, that Punk was trying to compare his title run to Roman's title run. He was like, I was champion for 400 days. And Roman was like, so?
But that one line during that was, just because you did it longer doesn't mean you did it better. That's what...
I'd argue he did do it better.
The only thing that's a statistical fact is that Punk defended it like 100 more times on TV and house shows and pay-per-view. But that was a different time. That was then. This is now. So, yeah.
Both for Paul Heyman, guys.
Punk was like, I brought you into this company, and Roman was like, yeah, and I brought you back to this company. Because they asked if you can come back.
That zebra shit.
I'm not sure how factually true that is, but yeah.
Oh no, they did ask him. And Seth, but mainly him.
Well, Seth's answer was probably, yeah, whatever, just do it.
The Hillman mentioned C-pose and shit. That was the line, C-pose and shit.
So, here's where I got confused. So, Roman talked about War Games that those two were in. And how after it, Punk was like raising Roman's back. And Roman took that as like a sign of disrespect. I was like, wait, what? How was it?
Yeah, because Roman shook his hand in the title. Yeah, but Roman shook his hand. And he... No, but he did it behind Roman. Why did he have to do it behind Roman? Why didn't he just wait for Roman to move? Roman shook his hand in War Games. And then Punk went petty and was like, I'm the champion. I got to take on the spotlight because I think I'm the best in the world, but you can't even lace Roman's boots, mate. But yeah, that is the main match anyway. And people still think that Drew McIntyre is going to main event night 2.
Yeah,
it's not.
No.
Yes.
If
WWE makes that night 2, listen, if WWE makes that night 2, I swear to God.
What's the problem with it?
Like Punk versus Roman. The Punk versus Roman to me, it's way bigger than the Punk versus. I mean, not Punk. Roman versus McIntyre.
Roman was McIntyre. You mean Cody was McIntyre?
That's not going to be the main match, mate.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, but fucking WWE would be like, oh, because it's Cody, we're gonna freaking make a night.
CMW says, who cares about the sequels? How dare you?
You're a cunt. And you wonder why we don't let you on here.
How dare you?
Pro Wrestling Guy, the reason you care about the other reason you care about Zebras is because you find the most silliest things funny. That's it. And I don't even mean
he's obsessed with
Roman funny. And you're obsessed with Roman.
Listen, this match, I think we've all wanted this match. I wanted this match.
I think, in my opinion, you may disagree with me, which is fine, but I will argue my case if you do disagree with me because it's what I do.
I think Roman should win.
That's not what I was going to say, but yes, he should. I think this is one of two. I think WWE only has 2 big money matches left they can do. This is one of them. I think the other big money match they can do is CM Punk and Cody Rhodes, and that wouldn't shock me if that's at next year's Mania. I don't think there's any other match bigger than those 2 matches that they can do. Right now, anyway.
I disagree with that.
Okay, explain your disagreement.
No, I said I don't disagree with that.
Oh, I thought you said you did. I was like, oh.
CMW says somebody got to be the heel around here. Yeah, that's why I'm here. I'm the one that disagrees with everything.
Now, someone on Twitter pitched this idea, which I don't know if I'd be opposed to this, but I don't believe it should happen because I feel like it would kind of ruin what these two are going to have. But someone said that they should add a third man to this match.
No.
And people were saying Balor.
Nope.
That's going to be the chamber match.
Nope.
Finn versus Punk's going to be at the chamber. And I think Dominic is going to cost Balor the match, and then that's your Mania match for Balor.
Yeah, no.
Again, as long as the long-term direction is later in the year Finn Balor's world champion, that's fine by me. As I've been saying for ages, Finn should win the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania, hold that for 2 to 3 months, have bangers every week on TV and pay-per-view if they want to do that, even though for some reason they don't ever really stick the Intercontinental title on pay-per-view. Then build himself back up and make him world champion by the end of the year, then it really will be the year of Finn.
Could have him be world champion by SummerSlam, really, if they do it right.
Oh, I think SummerSlam is where he wins the big one.
That would make sense given that he won the Universal title 10 years ago at the very same event. And then, he had to vacate the next night because his shoulder fell off.
Yeah.
So
it did fall off. Just like his career did.
Which was never his fault because Vince was in charge and didn't think he was a star.
Exactly.
But look, the only reason I said no to adding Balor to that was because then it would be the second time.
He'd be in there to take the pin.
Yeah, it would be the second time in 2 years that Roman and Punk would be in a triple threat match in Mania in Vegas, which would just be fucking no.
And Finn would be there to take the pin. And you shouldn't have Finn take the pin.
No, you need to have these two. I mean, look, I like both of these guys, which is why. But I already know Roman's gonna.
I think. Everyone is saying Roman shouldn't win because they're like, we don't want a part-time champion. Well, CM Punk is a part-time champion. What's your point? And don't say he's not, because he is. He hasn't shown up every single week. CM Punk. People say they don't want a part-time champion. People said they don't want a part-time champion, yet they're fine with CM Punk being a part-time champion.
I guess he's semi-part-time, but yeah.
I get he's there more than Roman, fair enough, but he's still a part-time champion. He's not there every week. So the point of we don't want a part-time champion, if you're fine with Punk being champion, you're fine with a part-time champion. There you go.
So here's my question, right? So we pretty much already know the Mania matches by now, because it's Roman, Punk, and then Drew and.
Well, the thing is, right,
Cody, but
there's two options. They're either going to do Drew, Cody, and Jacob, or I'm going to say this now. There's been conversations like in creative to turn Randy Orton heel and have him be the one that attacked Jacob, and then they do that at Mania. And then you could have Cody win the title from Drew, and then going into SummerSlam, you can do Randy versus Cody, and Randy probably wins the title as a heel.
Okay, I need everyone to flag this video, because if that happens, I'm going...
Then I have the pen.
Yeah, I'm going to be like, what the fuck?
I don't know. I mean, if they do a triple threat, they do a triple threat. Jacob's only going to be in there to take the pin anyway, so what's the point?
I think the better option is definitely doing Randy and Jacob Fatu, and then obviously just sticking with Cody and Drew one-on-one as a night one main event.
If it leads to a heel Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes, and Randy wins the title, then I'm fine with Cody beating Drew.
And then you can stack back Cody's reigns further, because then he'll probably win it back from Randy at some point.
Yeah, I mean, Cody has to win it.
3 or 4 times champion.
Because he's the guy. He has to win it.
Yeah,
that's what your boy says.
CMW, they all pick me, and we all good.
Oh yeah, Payne says we all pick on him.
Yeah, because you're. I
don't know why he brought that up. That's kind of random. But I was reading the chat and there was nothing about anyone talking about Payton beforehand. It's strange.
He's like your boy. Makes everything about himself.
Hey, no offense. If we're doing roles for everyone in Wrestle Arc, you would be a jobber. I mean, let's be for real.
Liv technically didn't officially. She didn't officially pick Stephanie. But
she's probably going to.
I mean, she said she's going to SmackDown on Friday.
Yeah, she's going to take one look at Jade Cargill and be like, nope.
I'll be like, nope.
Nope.
Yep.
She's like, you know what? She'll probably look at it. She'll probably look at her and be like, your abs are going to cut my face open. No, thank you.
Yeah. That.
But my question is, do they do a triple threat and add Raquel into it after what Liv did?
I think so. They should. Because, in my opinion, I think Raquel should have won the title on Monday, to be honest with you. But But like, because it would have been the far more interesting story to do Liv and Raquel 1-on-1 than it would have been Liv, Stephanie, and Raquel as a triple threat. But still, if they want to do that regardless, that's fine by me. But like,
I think they should have just done Liv versus Raquel 1-on-1.
That's what I'm saying. I think you said that would have been a more interesting story going into Mania. And it would have contributed to the eventual collapse of the Judgment Day, which they've been teasing on and off about 2 years, by the way.
Unless they do a rematch between Raquel and Stephanie.
I think Roxanne would pick Raquel because A, Roxanne's better as a heel, but B, she's also spent more time with Roxanne than she has with Morgan.
I think Roxanne should go by herself, to be honest. She's too good to be stuck in a faction.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. They should probably side with Raquel in the meantime, and then she'd probably turn her on at some point and be like, see you later, I'm out, I'm going by myself because I'm too good. I'm the prodigy.
Wait, hold on, I kind of zoned out for a minute. So are we saying that the Mania match should be Liv, Stephanie, and Raquel, or just Liv?
I think it should be all three of them.
Should be a triple threat, yes.
Well, I mean, it should have been...
I mean, I'd be down for it.
That's what they say.
Raquel should have won the world title on Monday. But, you know, they still clearly feel that Raquel's not ready for whatever reason, even though she's doing the best work of her career right now and has been for about 7 months or something like that.
So if
maybe 5 or 6, but still.
So if you have those three, do you have Raquel win the title at Mania or Liv?
Liv.
Good question. I don't know. But again, if like Raquel's going to turn babyface at some point, then yeah, Liv winning the title at Mania would be like the thing they could do, and then eventually they build Raquel up to win it off Liv. So, but then people would be like, "Oh, but Liv's been champion in what last year or the year before or whatever," and then people just cry and whine about it. So,
yeah, but to be fair, right, whatever they do, people are going to complain about,
I mean, look, people say that I hate Liv Morgan, and it's true. But
you do.
The only reason I hate Liv Morgan is because they keep pushing belts on her, but every fucking time she keeps getting injured with something. And it bothers me because like she has the title and we're expecting like these great things, and then boom, Liv is injured like that.
I'm not gonna lie, obviously I didn't like Liv because, as you know, I did that massive rant on her. But I'm also
it's on the channel, go check it out.
She has, yeah, it is on the channel. Go watch it. She also has improved majorly since then. I'm not going to deny that. She's gotten better, a lot better, and I do think she is a big part of the women's division. But I do get what you're saying. They do like try and push her down our throats too much.
Yeah,
and
it's
they're doing the same thing with Cody, and that's why he's getting booed. That's why Cody's getting booed.
I mean, look, Liv has improved a lot, right? Like, I'm not sitting here saying that Liv hasn't improved. I'm not saying any of that. She has. The part that bothers me is just every time she either gets in a title picture or she has a title, and we expect these big runs from her, and she's going to do these great things. All of a sudden, it's like, bam, injured. Bam, another injury. Bam.
So you're saying she's unreliable in terms of her health, basically?
Well, I'm not even trying to...
To be fair...
And I mean, injuries happen. They're part of the business. They happen by accident. It's not always her fault.
Like, I'm not blaming her for the injury part. I'm just saying it just seems like every time that she has a title...
Yeah, I get it.
That's why I'm kind of like, push Raquel here a little bit. Because maybe...
Raquel has improved so much, by the way. She deserves to win it. She deserved to win that title on Monday.
I don't care what anyone's doing.
She deserved to win that title.
That's what I was saying, because like in the last 4 to 5 months, maybe 5-6 months, she's been doing the best work of her career. So,
because she used to have, what was it, a back gimmick, right? She's like,
look at my back. Look at my back. It's so muscular. I'm so interesting because my back is massive and I smile at everything. Shut up. It's boring. Then you get an advice from Kevin Nash, which, by the way, isn't always the best thing to do. And somehow you turn out to be the best thing ever, which is great, by the way. I love the new Raquel Rodriguez, but the old Raquel Rodriguez can shut up and die.
Kevin Nash gave good advice. Kevin Nash gave good advice. When does that happen?
She even got his nickname. She's called Big Sexy Raquel Rodriguez now.
Yeah, she does actually, yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know what they're going to do. And then what are they going to do with Jade? Because obviously Bianca ain't there. But unless she comes back at the Chamber. But I'm like, why not? But if she's back at the Chamber, why not come back at the Rumble, you know?
It will be Tiffany Stratton.
It might be, but they've also started they've started to build with Jordan Cage. They might put that all the way to Mania.
Yeah, just do Jordan Grace. It'd be something different. Tiffany Stratton can very easily do something else. Like,
I think Tiffany should go after the US title, really. I think the US title scene needs like a name like Tiffany.
I think so as well. And
okay,
Tiffany Stratton would be able to bring the best out of
then
Julia for a start.
Yeah. Julia was Tiffany would be a banger,
do we do something easy then with like just put Charlotte Flair in it? Then?
Oh no, then people would bitch.
But I think
people would bitch.
I think they should do Jordan Cage versus Jade, right? It'd be a good match, and Jordan Cage would get that win at Mania, which is huge for her. You know?
Really? You think Jordan would win at Mania?
Oh yeah.
They also need to stack up on Jade Cargill's title defenses because she's, as Bubba Maguire, PWG Pro Wrestling guys pointed out, she's had 0 since. So again, her title reign's not been bad, but that's not on her. That's on creative for not giving her anything to do.
It is, but also the 2 people she was going to defend against got injured.
Exactly. Yeah.
So
I mean, can I throw out another crazy idea?
You was Jade.
Go ahead.
No, like you was Jade.
We're in this era of like pushing you. Oh, what the. No, like we're in this era of like pushing young talent and stuff like that, right? And you know how we were all impressed with how Soruka did. I mean, would WWE pull the trigger on there or no?
Well, she's still in NXT at the moment, technically.
CMW. The only problem is
now that they're building towards this. Sorry, now that they're building towards the Zarya and Soruka feud that might end at WrestleMania weekend, I think no.
Yeah,
but I wouldn't be. I'm trying to find the words for it. I'm not against it.
I mean, Soruka would be big, but I don't think she'll officially be on the main roster until after Mania. I think they'll finish the Zarya thing. It's a stand and deliver. Mania weekend.
Yeah, stand and deliver.
They'll do that, and then she gets called up like Monday or Friday after Mania.
And then I just want to point out what CMW said in the chat. She said, they could do Charlotte and Jade because they've teased that before, but then they've also teased that Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss could split up because Charlotte eliminated her by accident in the Royal Rumble. So
I don't think you should do Charlotte versus Jade now. I don't think you should do that now. I don't think you should waste that now. You have time.
You can do it at SummerSlam if you really want to. It's like a non-title match. Yeah.
You need to build up to it. It's a big match, you know. Yes, they've teased it, but Alexa Charlotte is the way to go for now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But then you do Jordan Grace and Jade at Mania, and it could be something big for Jordan Grace to officially establish herself on the main roster. Because, not being funny, I don't think people in terms of main roster audiences in the attendance at arenas have fully got Jordan Grace yet, but they will realize how good she is if you just let her wrestle. And I mean for an extended period of time. It's like they've done the same thing with Ilya Dragunov and Carmelo Hayes in the United States title scene, right? They've let people who are good in the ring do what they're good at, and that's gotten them over. So if you do the same thing with Jordan Grace, who is very good in the ring, people will eventually connect to her, and then you can easily build up her character later on. Because, not being funny, I think Jordan Grace is a good promo and she has a natural charisma about her anyway. Because, you know, she's scary. She may be small, but she's fucking jacked, brother. You know,
I'm going in the way if she comes near me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If I see her in a dark alleyway, I'm just about. I'm gonna go the other way. Yeah, I'm going that way. I'm going home. Yeah.
Hold on, I know the noble response for this. No, I could kick her ass. I could do it. I'll kick her ass. But
no,
the only reason
that's what I would.
The only reason I threw out the Sol Ruka thing was just because she had an impressive performance, and I thought, okay, maybe they're trying to get us to see that, hey, she's on a little bit of a roll here. Maybe.
To be fair, she did
get
beat
her
Bayley
into.
Yeah,
that was another thing. So I was kind of like,
But they need to finish the Sol Ruka stuff first.
Well, wait a minute. Do they have another pay-per-view? Wait, hold on. Do they have another pay-per-view before WrestleMania?
Elimination Chamber.
Or no?
No, NXT. Yeah, they do, I think.
I don't think they do. They'll probably just do like a whole bunch of TV specials between now and Mania, to be honest. They don't really usually do one in between. Unless you count the, Valentine's Day Massacre or whatever the fuck they call it. But then I think they'll do it as a TV thing. So
it's Vengeance Day. It's what.
Yeah,
that's what I meant. They'll probably have that, yeah.
But if it's on a Tuesday, then it's just a TV special, then, isn't it? I don't know if it's on a Tuesday then.
Yeah. But besides all that, I don't think there's a PLE for NXT before we went to
CMW says any other women's matches. Yeah, it'll probably be Rhea Ripley and Io Sky versus the Bellas. Which is
he also said Asuka versus Kyrie and Becky versus AJ. It was like, yeah, those two. I don't know about Asuka and Kyrie. I don't really see them making WrestleMania, unfortunately. That's just on me. But then Becky and AJ is 100% cert for me. So
I don't know if they build that up. They could.
I saw something, right? I mean, I like this idea, right? Someone on Twitter said that, yo, pro wrestling guy, we'll get to it. Chill. Bloody hell.
Relax.
We're trying to keep radio here as long as possible without saying his name, okay? Anyway.
You said the thing. I'm done.
I didn't say his name. I don't care.
You said the thing. You said
his name. I didn't say his name. Okay?
It doesn't count yet, by the way.
Yeah. His name yet. What was I saying? Yeah, so apparently, right, the plan for Rhea and Io at Mania was to face each other. That was the plan, for them to face each other at Mania. And I'm guessing because they were able to get Bella back, they changed it. Because now they're obviously going to go Bella Twins versus them.
With the Bellas probably winning.
It wouldn't shock me if the Bellas win, to be fair. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I've been saying for years, I think the Bellas should be women's tag champions at least once. As much as people hate it, I think they should be.
Yes.
Well, they got brought in after both of them retired or left originally,
Yeah. So I think they should get it at least once, have a small run with it, and then piss off.
Yeah, have a little run with it, then go away. You've done what you needed to do. You're now on the lineage.
Yeah, and then you can put another team over then when they beat them. So, yeah, that will probably happen. Becky, AJ will happen. AJ probably wins that. Women's US title. What the fuck are they doing with that? I don't know.
I just want you to hear me out. If the Bellas do win at WrestleMania, if that is the match, give it to Toxic Attraction.
Could.
Fatal Influence.
I mean...
That's it. That's what I meant. Fatal Influence.
Unless
Gigi Dolan comes back.
I don't think Gigi Dolan's coming back.
Nah. I don't think they'll bring it back, unfortunately. Even though
I don't think he wants to go back.
Then give it to Fatal Influence.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you should give the Bellas a run with the women's tag title. As much as people hate it, I don't like it either, but I think they should get one. They are the Bella Twins after all.
They were the OG women's tag team.
I think it's fair that they get it. But then if Io and Rhea beat them, I'm also fine with that.
CMW, you're correct. The Boston Hard Connection did win the tag titles in that chamber, yes.
Don't talk to me about the Boston Hard Connection. I missed them.
When were the world champions? Boston Hard Connection.
They were the first tag champs, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
CMW is always so smart. I love him.
I don't know if the women's US title is going to make Mania. I don't even know what they're doing.
Pro Wrestling Guy says, Rahul, I love you, even though I'm pretty sure that's not going to be reciprocated in kind.
Well, he didn't say you, he said Y-O-I. Not you. Misspelled
Anyway,
it.
carrying on.
I had an idea for another women's match, but I don't feel like this one's going to be on Mania either. I was kind of going the whole Bailey going crazy and her and Lyra having a match, but then I think that idea kind of left my head.
I think Lyra's keeping her sane currently.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like Bailey finally snaps. Bailey finally snaps.
The thing is, though, it's not entirely out of the realm of possibility that the women's tag title match isn't just Riho versus the Bellas. It could be Rhea versus Bellas.
They could do a lot of match. They could do a lot of match.
I still think the Bellas would win, though, either way.
Yeah. But, I mean, I'd rather them win a lot of match than having to pin Io or Rhea. If you get what I mean?
Protects them a bit better, yeah. Even though Rhea and Io are basically untouchable regardless of whether they win or lose.
But I do think they're gonna. I think the plan was to turn. I don't know who they would have turned heel if
probably
Rhea. Yeah, I think it would have been Rhea. I mean that Mania match probably would have stolen the show anyway. To be honest, if they did do that, we'll get that match at Evolution.
If you saw what they did at Evolution, but if you also look back at the triple threat match at WrestleMania last year with them two and Bianca involved, yeah, they're gonna one-on-one. That would have been awesome. But
they're gonna do it eventually, though. It's gonna happen eventually. That split is gonna happen. We're gonna get that match again.
But I think if they lose to the Bellas, the long-term story heading into SummerSlam will be can Rhea and Io still coexist before they eventually break up, and then that's the SummerSlam match one-on-one, and that's where Rhea finally beats Io.
And yeah, they need to pull the trigger on the Kylie Taylor and Asuka too. There's a lot of things they need to do, and they need to do quick in the women's division.
The thing is that that's the other thing about Triple H's booking is sometimes, well, most of the time actually, the timing about certain things in regards to tag teams breaking up has never been the best. Like if you look at Eight Town Down Under, right? Together for like however many years, right? 2 or 3 years. And then they split quietly with nothing going on. Like the timing on that was past due by the time it looked like they were actually going to do it. And then Austin Theory got injured anyway, and now he's with the Vision. But still.
I still somehow, right, I don't know how, but obviously they should have pulled the trigger on the Judgment Day breaking up ages ago. But I think them not pulling the trigger on them breaking up probably makes it bigger now because they're going to push Finn.
Yeah. That's the other person they should be pushing coming out of the Judgment Day. Or Dominic. But Finn and Dominic Mysterio are the only two I can see. This might
be a bold statement, but I think Dominic Mysterio wins the world title this year.
Maybe. But again, I think a lot of people think he's going to win Money in the Bank. So
he might do that, yeah. I just want to go for the women's US title. I said they should put Tiffany there because they don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Because the only options they have at the moment are Julia, Zelina Vega, or Chelsea Green.
Yeah, because Meechin is injured, B-Fab is injured, and they don't have any other win.
Right. Why not bring Solrika up early and give it to her?
Because Cesaro needs to be wrapped up first.
Yeah. See, here's the problem with
why not
Alexa and Charlotte being a tag team. You could have easily slot one of Alexa or Charlotte in the US title picture. That would elevate the title then.
Would have been Charlotte.
Look, they put Becky in the IC title picture, and that has elevated that title. I know Lyra has had it. I know Maxine's had it, right? And they were good with it. But putting Becky in there has elevated that title. If you put someone like Charlotte or Alexa in the US title picture, that title goes from like here, like it goes up, you know? People will start caring about it.
Yes.
Right now,
yeah,
it looks
I'll agree
like,
with that. Honestly.
Again, because I said earlier that Kiana James had a better showing in the Rumble than Julia.
What about Kiana James?
Yeah. Right now, it's like they don't know what they're doing with Julia currently.
Yeah, they dropped the ball with Julia. Which is quite sad.
They knew exactly what they were doing with Stephanie Becker. not Julia.
Yeah. I don't know, man. But yeah, so Mania. I think we should do. I think we should do a video like trying to predict the early WrestleMania card or something. We did that last year.
We should.
Yeah, let's do that.
Because there's a lot of ways we can go with it.
I don't mind.
You know? And obviously everything won't be on Mania. Everything can't be on Mania. But yeah, I don't know, man. And then let's talk about NXT.
Let's talk about one person in particular who wants to say it. Radio's definitely himself.
I'll go say it. Yep, I'll go say it.
Joe
we
Hendry.
have a new NXT champion, Joe Hendry. Yeah.
Joe Hendry.
He finally won it. Yeah, he's deafened. Radio's deafened. Yep. There he is. There he is.
The brand new NXT champion, Joe Hendry.
There he is.
On screen.
Hi.
With Christian Vega.
Vega making an appearance.
Laugh it up, assholes. Laugh it up.
But yeah, Joe Hendry.
By the way, if you don't know, Vega absolutely loves Joe Hendry.
A lot.
Guys,
got the cameo from him last year for his birthday.
My co-worker's back in the chat saying,
yep.
Jey Uso's not going to be on the WrestleMania card.
He probably will, because he'll be the tag champion. He'll be the tag champion. Yeah. I don't know what they do though. But yeah, Joe Hendry won. I thought it was going to be Ricky again, to be honest with you.
Oh no, I definitely thought it would be Joe Hendry. I think because he got taken out last week, it kind of made it a little bit obvious that Joe's going to overcome the odds and win the championship.
Like, is Joe Hendry going to be cleared? And then he runs down, attacks them, and then they're still like, is he going to be cleared? I'm like, he's literally standing right there. He's fine. You know?
Yeah.
Talking about NXT, there was something that did happen that we did post about, and that is no more Ava.
There is. I posted it.
Yep.
No more. Post it. Go watch it.
Go watch it. So basically what happened was Ava decided not to renew her contract, and the original Pebble has left WWE.
The Pebble.
The Rock's daughter has left WWE. Yeah. And now there is a new interim general manager. Who is it, people?
Robert Stone.
Robert Stone.
Aye.
Robbie E. Yeah.
Robbie E.
I don't trust Robert Stone.
Did you see Carmella commented on the Ava thing? So Carmella replied to it with like, I can't remember what emoji it was. I think it was the money one, right? And she commented on it, and I don't know. Are they going to bring Carmella in to be the new GM? I mean, I wouldn't be against it.
Wouldn't be against it.
I mean, I would not go against it too here, but we'll see what's going to happen.
Okay, my co-worker just like, you're like eating all over the world. When I go back to work, I'm obviously has words with him. He's here every week eating.
Go eat yourself. Anyway.
CMW says Usos was Hardy. It's funny, CMW, that you mentioned Usos was Hardy because that has been discussed.
There is one particular thing that also happened in NXT.
I didn't watch it, to be fair, so I don't know.
Cole Brooker soul snatched Zarya.
Oh no.
By accident.
Yeah, Zarya was going for a move on one of the Elegance brand people, and then as it was like wheelbarrow, she got pushed in, and then the soul snatcher happened to Zarya, and then that led to them losing and the Elegance brand retaining the Knockouts Women's Tag Team titles or whatever the fuck you want to call them. So yeah, the Soul Brooker Zarya split is in motion.
And I think Zarya is going to turn on her at Roadblock.
Is she?
Yeah.
Maybe, probably.
Because JC and Soul is going to go down then. And Zarya is going to turn on Soul then.
I think, yeah, maybe. And then they have the
match. Need to see more Blake Monroe though.
Blake Monroe. You're gonna get her. She'll be there eventually, one day. I want to go back to TNA quickly. That happened last week. Steve Macklin got fired from Feast and Fired. I think he's headed to AEW.
That's literally what I was going to say. I think he's going to AEW.
Because his wife is there. Well, I mean, she doesn't get to go on TV, so does he really want to go there?
She'll probably get paired with her on ROH because that's what she's doing apparently.
Yeah, ROH. Yeah. Yeah, let's go ROH. But yeah, he's gone. CMW said, listen, no, shut up. Yeah, and then AEW, I didn't watch the show because it's a shit show. MJF lost in under 2 minutes. Got squashed. 3 moves.
I mean, I'm over against everything. Like,
people defending it.
Why is AEW having to? I don't know why they're defending it. Like,
MJF is the main champion, and you made him lose in 2 minutes.
It was an eliminator match, right? And I think these eliminator matches has been pointless since they started them because Brody King has now pinned MJF to get a world title match.
Please turn off your camera. Joe Hendry is not relevant anymore.
Oh, my bad.
And he won't be.
Brody King has pinned MJF to get a world title match that he's now going to lose. But we know he can beat MJF. So why is he losing the title match but winning the eliminator match? Eliminator matches makes no sense to me because you're a champion. Doesn't matter what company you are. WWE does it sometimes too. Your champion, your main champion, should not be losing on weekly television. I don't care.
Because it means they're overcoming the odds.
Pinning the champion is
they work for baby faces versus heels, not the other way around. That's what I'm saying. Because, what odds does MJF need to overcome as a heel when he's just very easily going to cheat to beat Brody King? Because Brody King's a fucking massive geezer.
And MJF, they've now made it look like MJF can't beat Brody King without cheating by having him pin him.
So he's going to cheat to beat him. He's going to cheat to beat him.
Tony Khan currently is more concerned with trying to get Fulham into Europe rather than his wrestling company.
Well, I don't know what they're doing because Andrade beat Kenny Omega. I'm fine with that. But Kenny Omega might not make it the Evolution card because apparently he's booked to do something in Japan that week too. There's like a cup or something, I don't know.
Oh dear.
So Kenny Omega might not even make that pay-per-view.
Yeah.
And then Hangman Adam Page has a world title match or something, or is getting one. I don't know. There's too many people. There's too many people.
Hangman has to beat Andrade to get a world title match at Revolution.
Lost the championship.
Do they have Hangman beat Andrade though? Because Andrade just beat Kenny. I don't think you can have Hangman beat him.
But then you have Andrade versus MJF at Revolution, which is heel versus heel. And then either way, Andrade loses.
CM Punk, Roman Reigns, face versus face. What's your point?
That's going to be more blurring the lines. I feel like who's face and who's heel. But
I just don't think you can give Andrade a big win over Kenny Omega and then let him lose to Adam Page. That's just me, though.
I mean, Radio doesn't even like Andrade now, anyway.
Radio doesn't even know what the fuck we're on about.
Or you could just do Andrade versus MJF, and that solves every problem.
Let's get the guy who had no idea which fucking company he was a part of for a while, the fucking world title match, and in the company that he's.
I don't know what they're doing. As long as it leads to flipping MJF as well as Ospreay all in, that's the match. Okay, that's the match.
Yeah.
I see the smile from Liam.
Yes.
You know how much that hurt me to say? A lot. And I'm going to laugh at every AEW fan when AJ Styles does not turn up at AEW Revolution.
He's not going to anyways.
We might be live with it. I'll be laughing on the live stream at you guys.
Also, I was discussing with the Led about Mercedes Moné maybe re-signing with AEW. What did you say, Led?
I think Mercedes Moné leaves next year. I've been saying this for ages. I think she returns to WWE next year. 2027. Her contract is up, and I don't think she extends it. If she does, I think it's career suicide. I'm not even lying.
I generally think I don't really think she's that happy with AEW currently, anyways.
She's going to win the main title as a babyface. Once she wins that, she'll be out there. Yeah.
Yeah, fair.
I think she would win it, drop it, then leave.
Oh yeah. But what I'm saying is, she's won the TBS title. She's won like every other flipping title you can win, and then she's gonna win the main title eventually. She'll lose that, and then she'll get
drop it to probably Athena, maybe if she does win it.
MJF's an interesting one. His contract's up next year.
Well, apparently there's a photo circling around Twitter right now that him and Seth Rollins are.
And they have the same agent. I only found that out today. They have the same agent.
Oh, interesting.
And by the way, Seth, you crafty genius, you on these fucking podcasts and shit. I'm telling you right now, my shoulder is not fine, but I don't need my shoulder to do my signature move. So again, I'll leave it up to you. You can figure it out. Yeah, Seth, you
You know what? I'm actually going to agree with CMW or something for the first time in my life. Mercedes and AEW has got stale. Yeah, I agree. She's not the main focus anymore.
It got stale the minute she started winning every fucking belt on the fucking planet. But
I don't know, man.
I don't know what's going on with AEW. I fucking can't stand it anymore.
Tony Khan. Tony Khan
had a really good month, and now it's just gone downhill.
Yeah, to be fair, I did watch it I watched 3-4 episodes in a row. And don't get me wrong, the wrestling is fine. It's just the stories, like, they don't have any.
No,
and when they do,
absolutely.
When they do, they make no sense. Because why does Andrade have to beat Kenny Omega and then beat Hangman Page to get a shot at MJF? Like, why?
That is
what has
Hangman done to
get a title shot?
Why is beating Kenny Omega not big enough? You know?
Yeah,
I don't get it.
This is
Shut up, CMW. I'm going to block you.
They're building this Okada and Takeshita feud for a long time now.
I'm going to say it. I think AEW not having Will Ospreay is hurting them. It really is hurting them.
That is some spitting facts right there.
Yeah. I don't like the guy. I never have. No. I never will. But they need him.
Because he's very good.
Simmer down.
Shut up.
He's not wrong. He isn't wrong. He is very good.
He wiped the floor with Kenny Omega for Forbidden Door 23, and he would do it again if that was the world title match at All In. Kiss my ass.
Oh, fucking big man.
The All In match in 2022 was amazing.
You're fucking big man. You got to pipe up when someone concerns you.
I want to
go. Shut up. You want to talk.
I want to go over what Tony Khan said.
Get rattled, bro. Shut up.
Shut up. I want to go over what Tony Khan said quickly. Right? In short, he basically said, I'd love to have Britt Baker back on AEW. Then put her back on AEW.
That's basically saying that Britt Baker isn't with AEW anymore.
Britt Baker doesn't want to be there. But he won't let her go.
Yeah, because if she goes to another company, she's going to be bigger in another company.
The thing is, if he wants her to appear on AEW television, he can put her on AEW television. Does he not know this? Does he not realize that?
Has he gone back on the white powder?
Probably. He never went off it.
Yeah, clearly.
Man,
Clearly Tony Khan does not know how to fucking anything. Seriously.
I don't think. I think Rebecca in AEW's past it. I don't think she can be the big name she was there now with all the people there.
No,
I think
if Rebecca ever returns to AEW, she's not going to get a reaction. Hands down, she's not going to get a reaction.
No.
I don't know, man. I know she doesn't want to be there. Tony won't let her go.
Right now, she's just doing her dentistry stuff.
Yeah, she's a dentist. She might just stay.
More money doing that than fucking.
Hey, I mean, she's getting paid. Anna Jay, she'll be going to NXT soon. Don't worry. She'll be on her way out.
Speaking of NXT, can you take a moment to appreciate Keanu Carver? He was superb.
Big guy. He's a big guy.
Carver.
Keanu Carver.
Carver's a dangerous dude. Like,
he was a standout performer in that ladder match.
Oh, and also on Monday, Gunther came out to AJ Styles' music, and people actually thought it was AJ Styles. How gullible can they be?
That's an ultimate fuck you.
Come on, man.
That's an ultimate fuck you.
And also,
how dumb are they? Literally, I was in Conman's Discord chat, right, and everyone was just like spamming, "Oh my god, AJ Styles," and I'm like, no, it's not.
I mean, it was kind of obvious it wasn't him.
He also took out.
Athena is their big star. I don't know why Athena's on Ring of Honor, mate. I don't know why Athena isn't on AEW.
Because Tony doesn't know what to do with Athena.
Don't know either.
Anyways,
right now, she's the longest range chick.
Gunther also took out Dragon Lee.
He's been chamber 1,000 days.
Yeah, by the way, we have a rest in peace to Dragon Lee.
Hey, he put up a good fight.
Here.
He put up a good fight, and then he got the Heimbell to the face.
Literally.
Then he got hung over the rope in a sleep hold. And
yeah,
it's now a meme on Wrestling Twitter.
MJF got that yesterday too. He got hung up on the ropes.
Yeah.
For fuck's sake.
It was funny.
Anyways.
Can we just go back to the AEW thing for a minute?
Yes.
Like you guys know me. I was the biggest mark for AEW for the longest time.
Yeah.
I know.
Now this shit sucks. I mean, no offense. I don't understand any of the storylines. I don't get
storylines.
Half of anything that's fucking going on. It just and like people are gonna say, "Oh, all you guys talk about is how good WWE is and how shit AEW
no, we
is."
don't. We don't.
We really don't.
We just shit all over the Royal Rumble, mate.
Yeah, we shit on everything fucking wrestling. Like I think that's pretty clear.
We're just saying how it is.
WrestleMania, Cody, John Cena, shit all over that. No, it was shit.
Well, I mean, like, here's the thing: AEW has this whole fucking huge ass roster of talent and Ring of Honor talent and all this fucking shit, and yet they still are doing dumb shit that makes no sense. Like, none of it makes any sense to me.
Again, it goes back to the question, why did they have MJF lose in 2 minutes?
Yeah, like, that makes no sense. Like, MJF is supposed to be, like, this fucking... Like, he's supposed to be, like, the craftiest motherfucker when it comes to being a champion and fucking weaseling his way out of most shit.
And again, he's also the world champion.
You have him lose in under 2 minutes? Like, are you fucking kidding me?
He's your world champion.
I'm sorry.
I wouldn't have an issue with him. I wouldn't have an issue with him losing if Brody would actually beat him for the title, but he's not going. So what's the point?
He's not going to.
I mean, I really don't get the point at this point. Like, I've never been a fan of AEW since day one. At this
yes,
point,
you are.
Because yes,
it's a lie, but carry on.
We've all been fans of AEW at one point.
Oh yeah, for sure. Myself included.
When it was good.
All in 2023.
Yeah, back when they had guys that were like trying to build the names up for themselves and shit like that, like trying to back when the company originally was fucking good, and like we were living in a golden era, and now fucking we're just like, all right, let's do whatever the fuck we're gonna do. I mean, no offense. Can I be for real? I don't understand why Moxley's still there.
I mean,
I don't.
Where else is he
still there because he
Moxley won't go back to WWE. That's a him choice.
He's going to retire at AEW.
That's his choice. And also, he's getting paid probably more than anyone there.
And like, they had Hangman win the fucking world title. We were all happy about it because we were like, oh yeah, the title's back and AEW is gonna change. And now we're like, yep, back to the same bullshit.
CMW brings up a good point. He said you could skip Collision and miss nothing. They had Tommaso Ciampa win his title on Collision. No one watches Collision.
Yeah, I forgot about that as well. I forgot Ciampa's champion, Sylvie.
No one watches Collision.
Sylvie. Yep.
Sylvie.
Nobody.
Yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, yeah, Tommaso Ciampa is the TNT champion now.
And I said this, Tommaso Ciampa, he's going to have a run with that title, and then he's going to get lost in the shuffle like everyone else. Because they have too many people. They have too many people.
He should have just rested. He should have just taken a break.
I don't know, man.
He should have, but nope.
The one thing that
I have a feeling. Sorry, go on.
2 seconds. The one thing that pissed me off the most, right? This whole Death Rider storyline, right? It was anti-AEW. They were there to destroy the company, blah, blah, blah. And now they're baby faces. They love AEW. Like, what the fuck?
How can you destroy something that's already been destroyed?
Like, they had Moxley had a belt for 9 months in a briefcase because he hated the place in storyline. We're trying to destroy AEW. And then they had Moxley go out there, do a babyface promo pro AEW, and now they're babyfaces. Like, what the fuck?
It's like this whole big switcheroo.
We all of us here said that they should have turned on Moxley. And that was the way they should have done with it. All of us said it. No one in here can deny that we didn't say that because we all said it.
Yeah, the ones in the Death Riders are still technically heels is Marina and Wheeler because they're going against Orange Cassidy and Tony Storm. Because either one of them lot's going to get their hair shaved off. Moxley's face, yeah. Moxley's face, I think Claudio, no one knows. Pac, just Pac.
Pac does what he wants.
Yeah, Pac's just like, I'm still a miserable bastard, leave me alone.
Something tells me that as soon as Claudio Castagnoli's contract expires, he's not going to re-sign with AEW.
He will. He will stay there. There's certain people you know that will just stay there.
Yeah.
You know. Chris Jericho, though, will not be back on AEW. I can tell you that now.
He looks shredded.
I told you, WWE would not have allowed him to appear on their TV show looking like he did in AEW. And look what he's done.
He looked shredded, but still couldn't write his own book.
True.
But he can write names on the list.
He can do that. But
he can do that because it's not a book.
If it's a list, he can do it. If it's a book, he can't. It's like too many pages.
Too many pages, too many words that aren't names.
Yeah, if they're not names, I don't know what they are. But I told you, WWE would not have allowed him to appear on their show looking the way he did in AEW. They basically told him, you want to come back here, get in shape. He did.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why he didn't appear at the Rumble, because he was still working
out. And also, Tony Khan let him appear like that on AEW, and his matches were shit.
He couldn't move like he could anyways. He is like 50 anyways.
I generally think the last good match Chris Jericho had in AEW was probably with Will Ospreay All in 2023.
That was amazing.
He was carrying him.
You didn't like the learning tree?
No, that was ass.
I love the learning tree.
Let's forget what radio has just said.
I love the learning tree. Let's bring it to WWE.
That was the nail of the coffin for Chris Jericho's AEW career.
I just think he's outgrown AEW, I think. He doesn't fit in there anymore.
He got them off the ground.
Wasn't he like
coach
in AEW as well?
He did his job. Yeah,
he got them off the ground, kept them sustained for the first 2 or 3 years, and then he's just not been the same since. So.
Ruby Rose knew that
don't get me wrong, it's up to Jericho how he looked and all that, right? But if I'm Tony Khan, I'm not letting Chris Jericho appear on my TV show looking like that. You know, not when his matches are bad anyway.
The thing is, Tony Khan was just like, "Oh, he's a big star. Let's put him on TV."
I don't know. But one thing I can tell you, AJ Styles ain't going there.
And you'll be laughing at people when he doesn't
and if he
go
does
that revolution.
Then AJ Styles says he's not a liar. We'll find out. We'll find out if he's a liar.
He won't go to AEW. No way.
If he is a liar, what are you gonna do with it?
I'm gonna. Don't know. I haven't thought that far ahead yet.
AJ Styles will never step foot in AEW.
I mean, you can't say never. You can't say never.
Listen, we got that wrong before. We will get it wrong again.
Never say never.
No, but literally Adam Cole.
Adam Cole. We were like, he's going to the main roster, and then he went to AEW.
Don't even remind about the Adam Cole bullshit.
Fuck Adam Cole. Bitch.
Made us look like fucking fools.
He did.
Speaking of Adam Cole,
everyone said Adam Copeland wouldn't go to AEW, and he did.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Get the fuck he did.
Well, he's retiring this year too, right? Because they have a pay-per-view in Canada.
Probably. I think it's All Out. I think, but I could be wrong.
Dynasty being one of them.
Okay. There'll be more than one in Canada. There'll be more than one in Canada, I think.
He said one of them. I think he was wrestled in. He said he was going to retire in.
That's the event he debuted at too. So.
Yeah. Where is he anyway?
I don't know.
Growing a beard.
In the middle of the woods in his house in Canada.
White.
Also, Ricochet's been on Twitter again.
Yep.
Why?
Yeah.
He was, and he was actually spitting facts.
To be fair, that's what I'm saying. I think he was actually speaking facts on how his WWE run went, and to be fair, that's what he's entitled to say because he was the one who experienced it. So
yes, also, that's true and that's fair. But also the way he was fucking talking to people and calling them every name under the sun, that is also not a good look. You can't just go out there and swear at people because they disagree with you.
Yeah,
you can't go out there and just call them every name under the sun because they disagree with you.
I disagree with you a lot. I call you a fucking asshole.
Yeah, but it's fine.
This is Ricochet. This is a wrestler that appears on AEW TV.
He has fans that look up to him. If they go on Twitter and they see him acting like that, they'll be like, I can do that. Can't do that. He's bald. That's the main thing. He's still bald.
Yeah,
very bald. Shiny. His head is shiny.
I'm glad Okada slapped his head. I'm glad Will Ospreay slapped his head. I'm glad every one of those blokes who had a 4-man tag team match or 8-man tag team match with him slapped him on the head. I'm glad Mark Briscoe slapped him on the head that one time. I'm glad every AEW roster member has at least had the chance to slap Ricochet's bald, fat head at least once. Bald.
Bald.
Bald. Bald. No.
I think Charlotte and bald.
Ricochet needs to dial it down a little bit. I think he's being a bit over extreme. Yes, he is entitled to say what he experienced, but then calling people and swearing at them, it's just not necessary.
Yeah, he can. It's his he witnessed what he went through in WWE, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't believe him fully. I think he just hates the place and he wants to bury the place to the ground. But
he's trying to pull a punk.
He's allowed to say what he wants to say, but there's a way to say it.
Yeah.
Be professional about it. Bold elite wrestling. And on that comment, we should end this because CMW is starting to piss me off.
What are you talking about? That's a great name. Only baldies can wrestle here. Perfect.
I mean, they got Ricochet, they got Ciampa, they've got
Moxley.
Moxley's bald.
Speaking of Ciampa, I was going to say about Gargano as well. I think that once his contract expires, I think
Gargano ain't going anywhere. Gargano ain't going anywhere.
Triple H loves Gargano. Triple H
no, he ain't going anywhere. Johnny Gargano's very happy.
Triple H, like, you ain't going nowhere. You're mine.
And also, Candice LeRae is doing like producer work there too. So
okay, that makes sense. Then. I forgot she's the producer there now.
So yeah, he's happy there. So fair play.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
I think he just suits him better because he's just used to it. I don't know, but we can go now because my phone's gonna die.
Let's do it. Radio, end it.
Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you guys check out the Wrestle Arc Podcast, of course, every Thursday at 6:15 p.m. Eastern Time right here on YouTube. Make sure you guys check out the RWL's War, which is over on my channel, where we book our fantasy wrestling stuff. And boy, oh boy.
Wade Barrett.
Yeah, breaking news. He's fucking suspended for his little bullshit. Anyway.
No, he's not.
He is now.
No, he's not.
Anyway,
Jesus Christ.
Let's see. Anything else that I'm really missing here? Make sure you guys check out sponsors.
Say his name and he appears.
Oh, we forgot to talk about 2K. 2K's coming out, guys. There's a lot of additions. There's a lot of add-ons. Go buy it. There you go.
Cool. 2K's coming out.
Or don't, because of their ringside bullshit. Anyway, go check it out. Make sure you check out our sponsors. Like we said, gear up with the latest from WWE, including Roman Reigns' new merch. And, of course, AJ Styles merch and stuff like that. All right.
When is AW Evolution, by the way? When is Evolution?
March or something.
March
or something.
March.
Okay.
But, all right. Fuck off, everyone. See you later.
Piss off. Go away. Bye.
Bye. Fuck off.
Vega hit that red button, right?
Raiders bitch. Bye.
Please subscribe.
Joe Hendry.
Say his name
anyway.
Kenny Omega's washed.
Subscribe.